Are you ready to transform your summer into an epic splash-tastic adventure? Say goodbye to wasteful, single-use water balloons and hello to the ultimate in reusable, eco-friendly fun with reusable water balloons. Check out the link in the video description to get yours on Amazon today.
Love Island's Jessy broke down in tears as she convinced herself she was going to be dumped as part of the latest brutal twist on the show. Wednesday night's episode saw new bombshells Lola and Harry had to steal someone to couple up with. And Jessy was sure that Joey Essex would be stolen from her after his and Lola's flirty chats that day. However, after Harry stole Grace from Ruben, viewers didn't get to see who Lola picked as the episode ended on an infuriating cliffhanger. As the Islanders were told to gather around the fire pit and waited for Lola's choice, Jessy said to Joey, "I'm going to be dumped, I'm going to be going home." Joey attempted to reassure her as he said, "No you won't," before Jessy replied that he hadn't quite had enough time to shut things down with her. Jessy was visibly emotional as she said, "I think it's too late." Viewers were fuming that they didn't get to see Lola's choice as they penned on Twitter, "When I said don't dump Jessy and Lolly in the same EP, I didn't mean leave it on a cliffhanger like this #Love Island." Another cliffhanger from Love Island UK. "I actually hate you guys. The cheek of you producers, that was not worth the cliffhanger. #Love Island. I swear if this is a cliffhanger just for her to cop out and pick Ruben #Love Island. What's with the cliffhanger? It's obvious who she's gonna pick #Love Island, not another cliffhanger. #Love Island. Elsewhere on the episode, Lolly and Connor were the latest couple to be dumped from the villa. In Wednesday night's episode, Nicole was in floods of tears as she and Kieran had to choose who to dump from the island in a brutal twist after viewers voted them favorite couple. Fans had to wait a whole 24 hours to see whether Lolly, 30, and Connor, 28, Grace and Ruben or Jess and Ao would be axed. The three couples were forced to wait to hear their fate on the show, leaving Nicole in floods of tears over her decision. Lolly, who entered the villa earlier this week, found a connection with Connor as soon as she entered the villa. Speaking about her journey, she said, "Leaving with Connor is a highlight. What we had in the villa was really nice, so leaving with him is a bonus. We are a new couple, so I understand why Kieran and Nicole made their decision." Connor found connections with Grace Jackson and Emma Milton, but mutually decided it was purely a friendship. On his month-long time in the villa, Connor said, "Grace was very much my type and we got on really well despite her having a connection with Joey, so we ended up being a friendship couple. You could say I shot myself in the foot there, but I still stand by my decision. Emma and I had such great chats during Casa Amor and we are at a similar age and point in her lives, which is why I picked her. We got on well, but it quickly became apparent that it was more me trying to make things work, but she's such a nice girl and it just wasn't meant to be." Love Island returns on Thursday night at 9 p.m. on ITV2. Name, Mimi Eingelyub. Age, 24. From, Portsmouth. Occupation, mental health nurse. Why Love Island? The pool in Portsmouth is not giving. I've tried dating and speaking to people on social media and it just hasn't been successful. Applying was a spontaneous thing, I didn't expect to get here. What will you bring to the villa? My girls are my rocks and I'm theirs, so I'll be a good friend as well as going in there to find a man. I like dressing up, so I'll bring style, and I'd like to think I'm quite funny, so I'll make people laugh. Bringing honesty as well, I'm good at picking up on people's personality traits and side-eyeing those who might be liars. Name, Sean Stone. Age, 24. From, Hertford. Occupation, sweets salesman. Why Love Island? I've always been one for relationships, and when you have found someone you want to be with, it's the best feeling. Now is the perfect time. The one thing that is missing is my soulmate. How would friends/family describe you? Very loving, caring and thoughtful. I'm the kind of guy that, if you broke down on the motorway and needed your tire changed, I'd be there at any time of night. Name, Ao Adekoya. Age, 25. From, Canning Town. Occupation, model. What will you bring to the villa? I think I'd bring excitement and joy. I think people would have someone to come to and talk to and Faye.